All right, so today we're going to be talking about what online booking platform your health and wellness business should use, right? So this is coming from me, someone who manages over a dozen Google Ad accounts for health and wellness businesses all across the United States. I've generated almost $2 million just this year so far for all my current clients. And coming from a advertising perspective, right, which is going to be one of your main forms of getting clients, especially starting out in your health and wellness business, it's really important to make sure that everything you're doing, especially on the back end of your site, like again, the one we're talking about right now is going to be your online booking platform, is to make sure that the congruency with those in your advertising efforts just work together as best as possible so you see the best results, right? So an example of this would be using a platform that's more integrated into your site rather than an external one that you have no access to, right? So what I mean by this is, let's say someone goes on your site, they click book now, boom, it brings them to a whole different URL on some other platform, opens up a new browser, right? Then it's going to be really hard for any kind of data to get fed back into if you're running Facebook ads or if you're running Google ads, right? Because now all the data that someone's doing on the booking, what they're booking, whatever, all that information is now off on some third party platform that you have no access to. So it's going to make conversion tracking really hard. It's going to overall it's going to overall make it harder for your ads to succeed because you're not going to know exactly what's working because the juicy part of what every customer or client's going to be doing is going to be out of your hands, right? So I guess my biggest tip with this, and that I've seen, right, I put a Hotjar. If you don't know what Hotjar is, it is a header code. It's also a third-party tool. You put this header code on your website, and it allows you to use a heat map. It saves recordings of users' experiences, and just kind of you can see what people are doing on your site, just to overall track how well your site is, what people are seeing, what people aren't seeing, what's making people click, where people are clicking, etc. Right? So this tool that I've used for several of my clients has really shown me that one of the most important things, and I would say honestly, just in my advertising experience, is the most important thing to look for in your online booking platform is to make sure that you're using one that someone who jumps on your site for the first time, that they don't have to make an account. Okay, so this all just comes down to ease, right? There are several main popular platforms right now for online booking, right? We have Mindbody, Booker, Square Appointments, Vagaro, activity scheduling, Fresha, Jane, Schedulicity, SimplyBook.me, ZocDoc, right? There are tons. And even large companies like Drip Hydration, they actually have their own custom built online system that's integrated right into their site, right? So there's, of course, tons of ways to do this, but just in my advertising experience, especially, if you're just getting started and you want to bring new people in the door, I would make it as easy as possible. And so my recommendation overall for this is I would suggest that you use Fresha, SimplyBook.me, or ZocDoc because those are the ones that do not make people create an account. And especially when there's so much competition, and let's say you are running Google Ads, and when someone types in Hangover IV, they get 5 other options. If they have to go through all these hoops and make this account and verify their email, I've noticed a lot of people just say, you know what, just forget it. We just want something quick. We feel like crap, or we want this. We're just here. We're visiting. This is the first time, whatever, right? My suggestion is you use one of those three. So your potential clients do not have to go through all those hoops. It just makes everything a lot more seamless. So this is my quick little rant on online booking platforms. Just a quick takeaway is use one that integrates with your site because it makes conversion tracking a lot easier and a lot better on any kind of advertising sense. So that's going to help you infinitely. And then the second is just use an online booking platform that does not make people make an account. Of course, I might have the option, but as long as it gives people the option to continue as a guest for ease of booking, those two things are going to help you a lot, just from all the evidence I've seen working with my own clients. So I hope this helped you pick an online booking platform. Thanks for watching.